Growing up, did any of you guys have parents that told you to stay away from train tracks? Because if you grew up in New Jersey, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a place called the Viaduct. The story takes place when I was about 19 years old, and it was me, my sister, and a few of our friends. And it was a regular weekend where we would flip a page in the Weird New Jersey book, and this weekend we ended up on the Viaduct. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know the legend of that place, and we didn't really know the legend of that place at the time. We just knew that it was going to be a really cool and creepy place to explore. So here's how our experience went down. We literally went there just for the simple fact that it was a daredevil type of situation. Like, we liked the fact that it was so high up and it was just such an adrenaline rush to like run across. Little did we know that we were going to end up walking into a situation where, unfortunately, many years prior, there was a boy who apparently had jumped off to himself. And the way that we found that out was there was stuff spray painted on the walls, supposedly in the section where the boy had jumped off. And what was spray painted on the walls literally just said, "Don't jump." That's not the scary part, you guys. The scary part is we didn't see that first. A couple things that actually happened first before we saw that. One of them was the simple fact that me and my sister and our friends, like, we were all drinking at the time, okay? And we were crawling through the vents because it was like a curved arch like this, and you could crawl through. And my sister literally was so drunk that she slipped and fell all the way down to the bottom, and if I didn't catch her, she would have been the next one to fall off that bridge. And I tell you that part just to give you a little bit of perspective on how dangerous that place actually was. But as I pick her up, we're walking down the bridge through the arches, we're crawling all over it, and we literally run into this boy. I felt so bad for this kid because he just looked so straggly, so depressed, so like, he just looked so lost, and he was standing like right on the edge of the viaduct. Now, mind you, we didn't know if this kid was gonna jump, or we didn't know what he was gonna do, but I can tell you that we saw him. He looked at us and he turned back around and faced view as if like he was going to jump. That's when me and my sister looked at each other, and then we looked back at our friends who were far behind us, and we were all like, dude, we think this kid's gonna jump. So immediately we turned back around to face him because we were gonna walk up to him and talk to him to see if he had any type of intention. But the scariest thing about this is he wasn't there when we turned back around. Both of us are looking at each other like really confused, and then our friends catch up to us and they're like, "What's wrong with you two?" And we were like, "You didn't see," like, there was a person literally standing right there on the edge, like they were gonna jump. And then when we looked back to get you guys, we turned around and they just were gone. So to double check to see if this person jumped, we literally walked over to the edge and looked down, and we didn't see anything though. That was when we all started freaking out, like, dude, tell me we were just we were like, maybe we're intoxicated, we were just hallucinating that. But that's when we ended up going up and exploring more, and then we found that thing spray painted on the wall, "Don't jump." I don't know about you guys, but I just added all of that together, and it was really hard for me not to think like that those two things went together.